You have put so much pressure on every snowman built from here on out.
I have.
You've put tons of pressure. So
for them to come to life or...
And be hysterical.
Oh, and be hysterical.
And dream of summer.
Yes.
Tell me about Olaf.
Olaf is, well, he's obviously the comic relief of the movie, and he's very fun and playful, but I think the thing that I love about him the most is that he represents this like lost childhood innocence of these two girls when they were at their purest, when they were at a time in their lives where the possibilities of the future were endless. And nobody ever kind of checked in with him during that phase where they grew up. So he's kind of stayed at that phase. I almost call him the beta test version of the snowman. Like Elsa kind of forgot that she made him, and then all of a sudden he shows up again years later, and he's still kind of in that same phase that a childhood snowman would be in. And
you're a dad and an uncle, so it's got to be a great reminder to the kids in your life to stay that little kid as long as you can.
It's tough watching my daughter grow up as fast as she is, because she's at that age now where she's 3 years old, and seeing her learn something new every day and kind of seeing the world through her eyes, seeing this experience through her eyes as she's been watching the trailers, and she hasn't seen the full movie yet. But it is so exciting because I'm witnessing it, and it's you know, it really is even bigger than I ever imagined it being, coming from her perspective, where she's looking and she's like, oh my God, that's my daddy.
I was just going to say, did she connect the voice and get so excited?
The second she saw it, she was like, that's Dada. She saw the trailer and she's like, that's Dada. I literally started crying like a little baby.
The movie made me cry like a little baby, so we cried together. You're no stranger to animation. So the difference for you, is it harder for animation, or do you have a lot more fun throwing your voice around there?
I really have a lot of fun. I mean, I think it's very liberating to have nothing to use but your voice. It's also an enormous challenge because you have to not only tell a backstory through the voice, but you have to account for every emotion that the character's going through, and you have to account for all of the actions that they're going through. So if they're falling down a hill, you need to make that count without using your body. And it's tough, but it's also really rewarding. Nothing is more fun, though, than being in a sound booth and riffing and allowing, you know, having the animators allow you to just play.
Why will AMC Theater audiences love Disney's Frozen?
AMC audiences are smarter than your average audience. And I think they know a good movie when they see it, and this is a good movie. I mean, I think that it is one of those classics in the making that I think people will look at and they will revisit it over and over again. And I'm excited for people to discover just how ambitious, how incredible, how amazingly full this world is. And I had the experience of seeing it in Real D 3D the other day, and seeing that world pop out at you is so refreshing because it's not an afterthought, the 3D. It's almost like it was meant to be experienced that way, where you get to see it all, the snow, the ice castle exploding, all of those images they're meant to be experienced like that. It's really an incredible, incredible film.
Well, thank you so much for bringing us the coolest snowman I've yet to know, because I was a Frosty girl, but I've moved on.
Frosty is, yeah, that's your grandparents' snowman.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new man in town, and his name is Olaf.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.